the SADC chairperson comes to an end month, specifically I think on the 17th of August, he will be handing over the chairmanship. I think it must be Mnangagwa. We just want through on what Mnangagwa has actually been doing. I'm even failing to characterize it, but his term of office as the SADC chairperson was full of lies, was full of unwarranted laws, was very, very embarrassing. Was within the SADC, and he inherited this chairmanship coming from elections where he was defeated, but he managed to rig those elections to stay in power. And guess what? He took his tendencies, what he is known for in Zimbabwe, to the region. Greetings and welcome on your lovely channel, the Hlonipani Global News. If you're watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button so that next time when we beam live, guess what, you become the very first one to watch us. So Mnangagwa's term of office as the SADC chairperson comes to an end. And what exactly did he achieve within SADC? I think I must say he achieved nothing. SADC was in turmoil, political turmoil, and excuse under his leadership. Firstly, he actually made it a point that elections in SADC were conducted in an environment that was not free, fair, and credible. Let's look at how elections were actually conducted in Mozambique, leading to the deaths of more than 300 people in that particular country, because the system of rigging that is done by Mnangagwa was transferred in that particular country, which saw the opposition actually resisting the results that came through. We saw Zimbabweans being given ID cards for Mozambique to go and vote in Mozambique. We saw actually Zimbabweans voting in Zimbabwe and their votes transferred to Mozambique, leading to the ruling party in that particular country winning the fraudulent elections. Not only did we witness attempted rigging in Mozambique alone, we saw also he attempted to rig the elections in Botswana. The people of Botswana complained, actors politically complained, such as Ian Khama. They are on record actually raising alarm of what Mnangagwa was seeking to do as the chairperson of SADC, transferring rigging tactics to the region, but the opposition managed to win, defeating the Revolutionary Party in that particular country. But it was not everywhere where the opposition managed to resist ZANU-PF. We saw elections which were conducted in Namibia. They were very, very flawed, almost the style that is usually done in Zimbabwe, whereby there was massive shortages of ballot paper. Exactly what transpired in Zimbabwe. And guess who was printing those ballot papers? It was the company of none other than Wicknell Chivayo. So this is what we know, that Mnangagwa transferred rigging across the region. Not only did he do so, we have seen the people called Ziganandas in Zimbabwe. I'm referring to your Wicknell Chivayos. Today he is in Kenya. Wicknell Chivayo has been seen also in Malawi. I'm sure you would be printing the ballot papers in Malawi. Watch the space and see what the so-called revolutionary political party in Malawi, this time around led by Chagwera, will actually do, because where you see Mnangagwa being given a tender to do something, know that there will be corruption, understand that there will be chaos, elections would be conducted the very similar style as it was done in Zimbabwe. So we've seen, the corruption of Mnangagwa being extended across SADC, but also across Africa. You can see he is influencing even the governments in Kenya. He has been seen with quite a number of presidents on the continent, and guess what? Being given a special treatment, being most of the times part of the motorcade of Emmerson Mnangagwa. So we have seen also the growth of this organization called the Secretary Generals of the Liberation Movements, and guess what? They are spending taxpayers' money. This is what they are saying they seek to do. They are seeking to basically indoctrinate the people of Southern Africa so that they are kept in power. So you can see that this is a nefarious agenda which is seeking to keep these looters in power across the African continent, or rather SADC. So Emmerson Mnangagwa has been nothing. And remember, he ends his term with a country like South Africa facing sanctions from the United States of America. I guess that Emmerson Mnangagwa's influence played a major part in our neighboring country. A country that associates with ZANU-PF normally attracts trouble, and this is what we have seen, especially the ZANU-PF of Emmerson Mnangagwa doing in the SADC region. It has been a year, but it almost seems like it has been 10 years because of the ruthless leadership of Emmerson Mnangagwa. Not only that, we saw the deployment of SADC troops to the Eastern Democratic Republic of Congo, and they were embarrassingly defeated by the M23 rebels, leading to them negotiate to actually take out their military personnel in that particular area. And the issue had to be resolved by the United States of America. Just one country seemingly training M23 rebels, that is Rwanda, defeating the entire SADC region under Emmerson Mnangagwa. So that is basically that's what basically has been his legacy. And also, if you look at the report, final report of the SADC Observer Mission in Zimbabwe, it has condemned Emmerson Mnangagwa's rigging, calling for drastic electoral reforms in Zimbabwe. And ZANU-PF is relaxed. Is there an opposition political party which will push for that in the next coming elections? That remains a dream in the pipeline. Thank you very much for watching us. If you are watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button so that next time live